So a good run of form for me individually, and the team are doing really well as well. In the last game we beat Roma by a goal to nil and I got the assist for it and felt really confident, but that's only my first assist in quite a while for the club. I'll be more focused on scoring goals this season for Bayern Munich, but I can't forget about my best asset as well, always trying to pick up those assists. We take on Mainz for the first game of today's episode here, back in the Bundesliga after that win in midweek in the Champions League, hopeful of once again getting the 3 points. Oh, come on, man. Surely not another injury. No way. No way. Come on, man. Come on. This is just not fair. Like, honestly, this is not fair. I was silent there because I didn't think it was that bad of a challenge, but this is crazy. I have, like, the worst luck in the world for injuries. I got another one here. I mean, we hadn't even played the first half of the game, and I'm injured again. This is ridiculous, man. Let's see how long I'm out for. Broken elbow, 6 weeks. Okay, so it's not too bad, but I've just come back from an injury. I played really well for England, a good performance again for Bayern, and I'm injured again. This is just ridiculous, man. Seriously, I can only apologise for this, but I have the worst luck when it comes to injuries. The worst luck. It is just absolutely crazy, and I'm going to be out for 6 weeks. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It could have been a several month injury. 6 weeks is a month and a half. We can deal with that. But either way, another injury. This is just ridiculous. I do not get a luck wherever I go in this career, do I? So 2 injuries already for me here at Bayern Munich this season. I really do not get the luck with these injuries at all, do I? In my last season with Barcelona in this series, I had quite a few early ones as well, and it continues here with Bayern Munich. Very frustrating indeed. I'm not worried about what's going to happen with the team whilst I'm out of the side. I still predict they'll win the majority of the games and keep on picking up the points both in the league and the Champions League as well. But to have a broken elbow, you know, following on from the first injury I had, 2 injuries already, and we've only just entered November. It's not really a great start, and Guardiola must be wondering whether we spent £38 million on a crock player or not. Either way, let's look at my stats and my attributes. We have entered a new month now as well, and the league table as well. I will tell you that I do miss all of the games through November, so you'll see the updated league table in just a moment's time once we've played all these fixtures, and the Champions League group as well. But I don't show you my attributes, my stats, and my accomplishments too, because of course I miss all the games, so it's kind of pointless me even showing them. Either way, as you can see in the league, we're still top of the table. In the German Cup, we're into the round of 16. In the Champions League, after half of the games have been played, we've won all 3 of them, and we're top of the table with 9 points. So even though I've missed quite a few games already due to injury problems, I'm still not worried. I still fancy the side to get most of the wins in most of the games they play, and as you can see, that's pretty much exactly what is going on right now. So yes, of course, disappointing not to play these games, but I still fancy the side to get the job done, and 9 times out of 10 they will do that. Regardless though, still very frustrating indeed. It's my final season of my player in this series, and you know, I really wanted to make sure that this season I keep myself healthy, keep myself fresh, and try and put up record numbers in terms of goals and assists in the game I play. Obviously with another injury already, that's now 2 already this season, that's probably not going to happen. But as you can see, it's not just me that's getting injury problems. Ribery and Alboni getting injuries too. Everyone seems to be dropping like flies in this Bayern Munich side. Not sure what's going on with the medical department, but maybe they need a revamp. Either way, the final game I miss out is this one against Augsburg away from home with Bayern. They got the job done regardless by a goal to nil. So here's a look at the league table. Now we enter December, 15 games in, 12 wins, 3 draws, and 0 defeats with 39 points. Leverkusen are in second, 4 points behind us in the Champions League with just 1 game left. We've already guaranteed a place in the knockout stages, top of the group as well. So I'm back now from my injury, from that broken elbow I've recovered, and I will be taking on Bayer Leverkusen for my comeback game here away at the Bayer Arena. As you saw by the league table, Bayer Leverkusen right now are our closest rivals. They're sitting in second place and only 4 points behind us. It does mean if we do lose this game, we'll still be top of the table, but if we win, we'll open up a 7-point gap as we try and close out the first half of the season. Both sides really need the 3 points then for different reasons. Leverkusen probably more so than us, but I'm still targeting a win on my comeback game, not just a draw. I definitely feel we can get it as well. Even with Wilfried Bony out of the side, I've scored a few goals already this season, and maybe I should try and bang them in this game as well. Either way, taking on Leverkusen for the second game of today's episode, and once again, hoping for those much needed 3 points. So second versus first then, this is a pretty big game in the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen, even if they win this game, will still be behind us, but they will be closing the gap as we're still in the first half of the season. But either way, very big game here away from home, and hopefully we'll be able to get the win and try and get a gap between us 2 teams and really start pulling away as soon as possible. You know, this league may not be as strong as some others in Europe, but it's still very competitive at times, and I don't anticipate we're going to run away with the league this this year, but the closer, the sooner we can get a gap even between the teams below us, the better it's going to be. So let's see if we can get ourselves a chance early on in this game as we try and retain possession for a minute. When it's snowing, it's always a little bit difficult because you can't really play chip-free balls, which I like to do on player career mode. But there could be a good chance here, and that is a chip-free ball to me. And if I can turn my man here, I could be inside with a scoop turn. It's a good save by the goalkeeper, and Bayer Leverkusen will get the ball away. So I talked about chip-free balls. I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? Either way, good chance there, but still goalless. Ribery's throw towards Schweinsteiger. I'll take that ball there. Got Ribery next to me. I'll offload it to him. And Ribery can cross if he wants to. And he will cross to the far post. And Robben does win the header, but puts it behind for a goal kick. Bright start for Bayern Munich, but still goalless. So corner to Bayern Munich. Iron Robben to take it. And he swings it into the centre. And it's headed in and tipped over the bar by Leno. And behind for another corner. This has been a very, very bright start here. And another corner then, Robben to take it. Same target, where's he going? This time towards the far post. And it goes in the header by Schweinsteiger, just behind for a goal kick. We've made a very, very bright start here away from home, but still goalless. Here's Kramer for Leverkusen here as they try and get themselves a chance. Castro down the right-hand side. A nice little ball inside towards Yachenko. Back to Castro, who will whip in a cross. And the header just over the bar from Dermich and behind for a goal kick. Very, very good start to this game. First opportunity for Leverkusen, but fortunately they couldn't hit the target. That's a nice flick on there by the striker and a good chance here. I've scoot turn around the man. I'm going to go for this myself here. I've got an open lane. If I can step over around him, I could be one-on-one. And the shot is saved by the goalkeeper and cleared away by Wendell. Wanted to go for goal there. I thought I could possibly score when cutting inside, but the goalkeeper read it, stands big and makes the save. Is Kramer for Leverkusen, turning his man and playing it out wide towards Castro. And Castro plays it back over the top to Kramer here. And a possible chance as he crosses the ball to the far post. And it's headed down. And an easy finish in the centre for Dermich, who was unmarked. And Bayer Leverkusen take the lead just over 3 minutes before the break. We've played better in this first half. They have had one chance prior to this one. But Dermich takes this one. Don't know where the marking was in the centre. The number 9 has a free volley. He cushions it into the bottom corner. No chance for Manuel Neuer. And in a big game at the top, Leverkusen get the first strike in and get the first goal as well. Bayer Leverkusen 1, Bayern Munich 0. Well, not the first strike, but the first goal. You know what I mean. Dermich inside towards Yachenko. Back to Dermich, the goal scorer. Neuer saves, and the rebound is turned in by Cruz. Leverkusen scored 2 goals in just a couple of minutes, and I thought we were going into the break, goalless and still on level terms. If nothing else, I thought if anyone was going to score, it would be us. But instead, Leverkusen, just a few minutes before the break, have scored 2 goals. The defending has been very, very poor in these few minutes, and Cruz adds to Dermich's first goal and makes it Leverkusen 2. Bayern Munich 0. I mean, I don't even think we've been trailing at any point during this season. Now we're trailing by 2 goals. A very, very poor end to the first half. Leverkusen 2, Bayern Munich 0. That's a nice little header onto me there. I can see a man running through. Going to poke it to him. And that's well read by the defender. But he's lost it. And the finish comes in. And we do get ourselves a goal back just 3 minutes after the restart. Wilfried Bony is injured. This geezer's come in. And he's grabbed a goal to put us back in the game just 3 minutes after the restart. Very, very good finish there. I played him through. I thought that was going to be cut up by the defender. He did win the ball, so I won't get an assist for it. But he failed to clear it on time. The man robs in. Gets the goal. I can't pronounce his name. I'll try. I think it's something like Goncalo Guedes. That's not a good pronunciation, but either way, he fires it in. That's the most important thing. Doesn't matter if I can't pronounce his name or not, and makes it Bayer Leverkusen 2, Bayern 1. We needed to respond just 3 minutes after the restart. We get ourselves back in the game. Leverkusen 2, Bayern Munich 1. We are approaching the 90th minute mark and we still trail by 2 goals to 1. The second half, we have just not been able to impenetrate Leverkusen's defence. They've been very, very solid at the back, but Robben gets on the ball and gives it to me here. And it could be a chance. I'm going to drill it across to the far post and it's cleared away by Wendell. Only as far as Rafinha. Still a chance here. The Brazilian chips it into the centre and I win the header and I've missed the target. Oh, what a miss. What a miss in stoppage time. A free header 5 yards out and I've put it over the bar. Oh, that is the best chance to grab ourselves a point, and I've blown it. I've had such a great start to my Bayern Munich career, but that is so far the worst moment. What a big miss, and how crucial could that be come the end of the season if Bayer Leverkusen keep this form up? Oh, what a miss. And there is the final whistle. It is all over here at the Bayer Arena, and Leverkusen have beaten us by 2-1. It's our first defeat of the season. It happens on my comeback game, and sadly for me, it was a poor performance. I missed a sitter in stoppage time that would have levelled the game, see us come from 2 goals down to grab a point, and I completely messed it up, heading the ball over the bar from about 3 yards. Very, very poor game for me. I did kind of set up the first goal. It wasn't an assist because the defender got in the way, but either way, just not a good enough game. And, I had a couple of good chances in that one. The goalkeeper made a couple of good saves, but I should have scored late on there. There was no excuse for missing that, and sadly it results in our first defeat of the season. As you can see, we should have left with something. 11 shots, 5 of which on target, more possession too, but that big miss is going to haunt me if we fail to win this competition. We had a great start to the season in the Bundesliga. Leverkusen have done too, and now they've closed the gap to 1 point as well, and I have to take full responsibility for that game. As you can see, returning Docs can't inspire FC Bayern. No doubt I was probably the reason why we did lose the game, really. But that does end the episode, guys. So as always, a big thank you for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's episode of My Player, then please do leave a like. It's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of My Player very soon.